All right, we got the 1138 spoilers, and we're finding out what Shanks' brother Shamrock's devil fruit is. It's actually quite the twist, but in a good way. We're also getting more information on that mysterious guy wearing that hat that we've been seeing in Elbaf, and we're getting a translation for that ancient Harley book that the Giants have. Also, if I sound weird, it's because I'm sick. I know it sucks. It's like the first time I've been sick in like 5 years, but I'll try my best. So let's get into it. Shamrock and Shanks are twins, and Shanks is the younger sibling. All right, there it is. Finally, confirmation that these guys are twins and that Shanks is in fact a celestial dragon. I know 90% of us knew this and accepted it to be true, but you know, there were still some people who didn't understand it or just refused to believe it for some reason, and that's fine. But there you go. And the interesting thing here is that Shanks is younger. So Shanks is currently 39. So Shamrock is older than that. He's probably 40 something, I guess. I don't know. This probably goes into why Shanks was put in that chest or, you know, something, since he came after Shamrock. They weren't like born together despite being twins. Shamrock's sword has the power of the Cerberus fruit. He attacks Loki. Whoa, I did not expect that. I'm actually totally on board with this. I think this is really cool, but I think this totally makes sense for Shamrock to have like a super powerful devil fruit inside of a super powerful sword instead of he himself having to eat the devil fruit. It's like he gets to have his cake and eat it too. Like if people in the One Piece world were more intelligent, you'd see this more often because you can just put your devil fruit into an object, or as Vegapunk's note said, the object eats, in quotations, the devil fruit. You could have devil fruit powers and not have the weakness to water. Now, the other really interesting thing here is it's the Cerberus fruit. Now, I know most of us know what the Cerberus is, but just in case anybody needs a refresher, the Cerberus is like that triple-headed dog beast thing from Greek mythology. I think the Cerberus actually showed up in Thriller Bark. I think that's the only time that we saw it in One Piece, but it's been speculated about for years. Like that the Cerberus fruit exists and that somebody has it. Like the top candidate for somebody having the Cerberus fruit was Blackbeard, because you know, the 3 skulls and how he's probably gonna have 3 devil fruits and that he likely has a Zhoniin, and then it could be the Cerberus fruit that allows him to have 2 extra devil fruits. But no, it is actually Shamrock who had his sword eat the Cerberus fruit. Now, given that we're just, you know, reading off of these spoilers here, there's no way to know for sure what this power entails, but I'm sure it's extremely powerful. And as for what type of fruit this is, I'm going to assume it's a mythical Zhoniin, you know, everybody's favorite. And as for how it would work, well, I'm assuming it works similar to how we've seen the other objects that have eaten devil fruits. And the most relatable one in this case is Spandam's Funk Freed sword. So I guess it's gonna do similar stuff to that, I guess. But first, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box where you'll get up to 20 of exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks, including Japanese instant ramen and drinks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. While Sakurako is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers, and each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese tea and a special Japanese tableware. They also come with these great booklets that give you information on all the snacks in the box, as well as Japan and its culture. This month's box is New Year's in Japan. Celebrate Oshogatsu, the Japanese New Year, with Sakurako. This month's box is filled with traditional Japanese sweets and savory treats symbolizing hope, luck, and prosperity for the year ahead. Experience Japan's most cherished holiday through authentic flavors crafted by local artisans. And this month's tableware is the Nishijin Ori Coaster, a traditional Japanese fabric coaster. First, we have to try the tea that pairs with everything in the box, and this month it's the Yuzu Sencha. It has this really refreshing blend of citrus and green tea. It tastes really clean and flavorful. Then I tried the Yuzu Shiroko biscuits. They have a nice, subtly sweet and tartness to them with a great baked texture. Then I tried the sweet potato kintsuba. This has a really interesting texture to it with a really nice, subtly sweet
sweetness to it from the potatoes. This month's box is New Year's Treating. Celebrate Oshogatsu, or Japanese New Year, with a festive box full of sweet and savory Japanese snacks. From unique flavors to fun surprises, this box makes your 2025 celebrations even more delicious. First, I tried these Hokkaido smoked butter chips, and just saying that already lets you know how amazing these are going to be, because that's exactly what it tastes like. Rich butter with a smoky flavor. It's pretty amazing. Then I tried the Good Luck Taiyaki. I'm sure you've seen these in tons of anime, and now you can try it for yourself, and it's just as good as it looks. Then I tried the Kit Kats that we got this month, and it's strawberry chocolate cake. These are absolutely divine. I don't know how they make them taste so good, but I'm not complaining. So guys, you can get your very own Tokyo Treat and Sakurako boxes by going to my link in the description for yourself or a loved one, because they make great gifts. And make sure you use code Zhoniin to receive $5 off your first box. Thanks, guys.
And he's also attacking Loki here, which is understandable because Shamrock was really getting agitated at the end of the previous chapter. And he was ultimately like, you know, we're going to force the giants under the command of the world government once and for all. So I guess he's attacking unconscious Loki here, maybe to wake him back up or something. I don't know. The giant guards say Shanks attacked them. Luffy can't believe that. That's really funny, but understandable, because the guards shouldn't know who Shamrock is. Even though there's definitely going to be characters that knew Shamrock the whole time. Like, we're eventually going to run into that. Just like with Nika. But most people shouldn't know who Shamrock is. So if you see this guy, you should just think that it's Shanks. The man wearing the Casa hat, the same one who drank with Crocus, is approaching to the castle. He appears when Luffy is saying that the Roger pirates are Shanks' family. So it seems that man is a part of Roger's crew. Wow, that might confirm one of the biggest theories about who this mysterious Casa Hat guy is. And it's probably Scopper Gaban, right? I mean, he's the only noteworthy member of the Roger Pirates left. If it was just some other random guy, it just would be really anticlimactic. Now, this doesn't confirm that it's him, of course, but it most likely means that he is in fact a part of the Roger Pirates. And since Rayleigh is already a thing, Crocus was the doctor that they hired, you know, in Roger's final voyage. And that guy was in fact having sake with Crocus, so it makes sense that it's Scopper. And given that we don't know what happened to Scopper. By the way, Scopper is like the third in command Roger Pirates. He's like the Sanji of the Roger Pirates, essentially. Now, why is he an Elbaf? Well, once he reveals who he is, I'm sure he's going to tell us why. Frankie and Ripley are in front of a big mural painting in Atom Tree. That mural was drawn during the Void Century. Robin translates the Harley book that Saul shows her. The book talks about the two old wars of this world, and it talks about the third war that is approaching soon. Whoa, that was pretty fast. I did not expect that to be translated so fast. So the Harley book that's being translated here was said by Jarl to be passed down in Elbaf, even though no one can translate it anymore. And that led to confusion. But according to what translations they had on this book, the world had been destroyed twice in the past, and in each case the presence of sun god Nika is closely tied to it. So we're getting further translations here from Robin that's saying it talks about the two old wars of this world, and it talks about how the third war that is approaching soon. So that clears it up, even though we already kind of put two and two together there. The world was destroyed twice in the past because of the two wars, with the result being the world flooded. It's the two big resets. And the third one's approaching soon, which I'm sure will start at the end of this arc, which will lead us into, you know, the big ultimate final arc of the series, which will take like a couple years to finish, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and if you liked it, please give it a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.